Cool, right then team, we are going to look at a few movements that we can do to properly mobilize our hips, especially when we're going into movements like squatting and all of those squatting patterns. It's really important that we get these hips nice and loose, we get them ready to move, and also we can do this outside of training just to work on that hip mobility and to basically allow us to sit into these squat positions a little bit more comfortably and be able to drop under the bar with a little bit more speed. So what we're going to do to start with is get into our 90-90. So one leg and foot is going to be out in front of the other with a 90-degree angle at the knee, and the opposite one is going to be out to the side. All right, again, making that 90-90 angle. What I want us to do with this leg that's out to the side, I want us to try and imagine we've got a pin going through that knee and it is pinned into the floor. That can't go. What I want to do is try and lift this back foot up, and we're going to rotate internally in this hip here. So from here, this knee's going to stay pinned. We're going to lift that foot up and keep moving through there. Don't worry if A, it's really hard, and B, you can't get your foot up really, really high. It's not meant to. It's going to be a really short range of movement. It's going to be a small range of movement, but it's really focusing on opening up this hip joint in here and getting us ready to move. So just a repeat of that one, just moving through, small lifts, trying not to lean forward too much, just limiting that, but you will inevitably lean forward a little bit. So that is going to be our rear leg. Our front leg then, this time what I want to do is be up nice and tall, and what we're going to do is try and lift up from the knee to the foot. We're going to try and lift up this lower part of the leg and work on this hip in here. So again, nice and tall, raise, and then slowly lower it back down. Again, like the other one, if you haven't got a massive range of movement, that's completely fine. It's all about opening up these hips and getting them ready for us to move and for us to train. So those two movements, next time you squat, next time you've got some lower body movement, I want you to try and go through those. So I'd like to go through 10 reps on the rear leg, 10 reps on that front leg, switch sides, do the same thing, and then I want you to go for 2 or 3 sets of that depending on how much time you've got.